Very good morning, students. For this lecturing video session, I am going to give the formulas or tell you about the formulas of area moment of inertia for the simple plane sections. So the area moment of inertia for simple plane figure or plane area. Okay. So the name of the cross section, the name of the plane, and the shape of the plane, and this can be denoted as IXX or IGX. Okay. The next one is IYY or IGY. So first, let me just start with the square. So square, if I just draw, this is square. So its centroidal axis is nothing but XX and YY. This is the centroidal axis. Fine. And the intersection point is the G, that is the center of gravity. Okay. And its size can be mentioned as A. So the formula for the area moment of inertia about IXX or that is this direction. IXX is the horizontal direction, right? So this is the centroidal axis is nothing but the XX and YY. There is a centroidal axis. So this formula has been arrived based on the centroidal axis. So which can be written as a power 4 divided by 12. Similarly, for the YY axis, it is a power 4 by 12. So let me just take the next shape of the plane figure as rectangle, or you see, okay, rectangle. So let me just consider the rectangle and its centroidal axis. This is XX and its vertical axis as YY. This is the central axis. They both meet at one point, which is nothing but the center of gravity G. Its height as H and its breadth can be denoted as B. So along the XX axis, the formula for rectangle is BH cube by 12. And along the YY axis, the vertical axis, which is HB cube by 12. Fine. The third one, which is triangle. Its centroidal axis, this as YY, and its horizontal axis is nothing but XX, and the intersection point as G, and the breadth can be denoted as, the breadth of the triangle can be denoted as B, and its height can be denoted as H, and the central along XX axis, the central axis XX, it can be denoted as BH cube by 36. So this triangle for the equilateral triangle, okay. So then HB cube by 48. If it is of right angle triangle, then the formula can be right angled triangle. The formula can be so this is the vertical axis and this is the horizontal axis XX and YY, and the intersection point is termed as G, that is center of gravity, and the breadth can be denoted as B, and its height can be denoted as height. The formula for x axis as BH cube by 36 and for y axis as HB cube by 36. Okay, so the next one can be circle. The shape of the plane figure is circle. So let me just draw a circle, and its horizontal axis as xx and its vertical axis as y, and the intersection point as G, right? And its diameter can be specified as D. Okay, and its x axis formula can be pi d power 4 by 64. Similarly, for y axis, the centered axis y, it can be denoted as pi d power 4 by 64. Then for semicircle, so in the previous chapter, that was centroid, right, where I have taught the centroid for the plane figures. 7 plane figures I have taught you the formula. Similarly, for area moment of inertia also, the 7 shapes are there. Okay, so now this is for the semicircle, and this is the horizontal axis, which can be denoted as xx, and the vertical axis as y. The intersection point, that is center of gravity G, right, and its diameter can be specified as D. The formula along the x-axis, the central axis xx, can be denoted as 0.0068 d power 4. Along y-axis, that is y, pi d power 4 by 128. The last one as quadrant, 1/4 of the circle, that is a quadrant. So along this axis as xx and the vertical axis as y, and this would be the radius. Okay, and the formula along the xx can be denoted as 0.055 r power 4, and along the y axis as 0.055 r power 4. So the 7 plane figures formula you have to remember is in order to solve the problems. So this is for the simple plane figures. Suppose if it is of composite, suppose it is of the moment of inertia, the area moment of inertia of composite figure. Composite is this as 2 or more plane figures. It is not necessary that is the same type of the cross section would be there. So you have different shapes. That is 7 shapes which I have taught you, right? Then to find the moment of inertia of the composite figure, at first what you have to do is subdivide that into that particular figure, that is subdivide it into a minimum number of simple plane figures. So accordingly, that composite plane figure need to be divided into the simple plane figures, the 7 plane figures which I taught you, right? Based on that, you will have to divide it. Then find the moment of inertia of each plane figure or plane area about the axis on which the moment of inertia of the entire area is required. entire area is required, which is nothing but the axis in the sense x axis and y axis, which I taught you the formulas, right? Then for this, the standard result, then finally what you have to do is parallel axis theorem should be used. Parallel axis theorem to be used. Finally, the moment of inertia of the each components, that is it has been divided into subdivided into a number of simple plane figures, that components are summed up, that needs to be summed up, right? So you'll have to just remember that, it is to be noted that if the moment of inertia of composite figure is required about the centroid axis xx and yy, the coordinates and the centroid x bar and y bar should be known. So you'll have to just memorize this. So in order to find the a moment of inertia, first the centroid should be known, right? That is x bar and y bar, which I have taught you in the last chapter in a detailed manner, right? So with this, you'll have to solve the problems for the area moment of inertia. So just memorize the formulas of the 7 simple plane figures, then how to follow to solve the problems. That is, if it is of composite plane figures, then these are the things which you have to keep in mind how to follow. That is need to be subdivided into minimum number of the plane figures. Then the moment of inertia of the plane figure about the axis, that is a formula which I have given here, isn't it? That is Ixx and Iyy or Igx or Igy. Then the parallel axis theorem should be used. The parallel axis theorem I taught you, right? There is I is equal to Ixx or Igx plus a h bar square for the x axis, and for the y axis I is equal to Iyy or Igy plus a h bar square. Hope you have understood the formulas of the simple plane figures of the area moment of inertia. Thank you.